my past life regression journey really started with my own healing journey, where I was going through some personal stuff in my life and really needed that healing. You know, when you get that calling. Um, Probably like a lot of people just now, I did start with Reiki. I ended up going down that route, and I found a nice circle, a spiritual circle to sit in. And as we started to practice like psychic development and really being able to connect into people's energies, um, what I was doing was connecting in and giving them some evidence and of their current life just now, but then I was automatically going as far back into their past lives. So it was something that happened quite naturally for me. At that point, I then found myself looking into past life regression, and when I had gotten my own session, the stuff that had come up for me was absolutely incredible. It was so powerful. Really, a lot of reasons why I didn't like speaking out in public, where I like to really kind of fly under the radar and not really be seen and put myself out there. And it really made a lot of sense. There was a lot of where I had been tortured and um, held prisoner for things that I had spoke up about. There was times where I had been strangled in a lane, which made a lot of sense with certain um, behaviours and relationships and things like that. So it really brought a lot up for me. That's when I realised the power of the work, and I really wanted to take it further and be able to help others on their journey and them to get that clarity and awareness. So that's when I started training in it. Now, when I had begun my training, actually it then took me 3 attempts to get into a past life, because obviously as you go through your training, you do the sessions yourself as well. And because I had more healing to do, obviously going down the practitioner route, you need to make sure that you've done enough of your healing before you start offering it to other people. So that in itself was a journey and made a big difference to me. Uh, when I actually started practicing, though, the one thing that really concerned me was I was taking people through into their past lives, and they were bringing up all this stuff that had happened, and then I really felt as if I didn't have the proper training or expertise to then help them really unpack that. So that's when I really started my journey on the transformational coaching, because what I really wanted to do was be able to give this powerful awareness to people, but then also be able to support and help them if they needed it. Now, I have some clients that don't need it. They come, they get their regression, we understand what they need to understand, and then that's fine. They're already on their healing journey and they've got their support network put in place where they can then take that information and they go and they unpack that with their own coaches or their own healers, and that's absolutely great. But for me, it was the people that didn't have that in place. I wanted to make sure that they had somewhere to be able to go and get that support. So it means then that when you come to Saturn Therapies, that you can get everything under the one umbrella if you need it. For me, when you connect with a coach or a healer, then that can be very powerful. So then having to go and find somebody else that you have that connection with to continue your healing journey really just didn't make sense to me. So being able to pull all that together so that if it's right for people and right for the clients, then they get everything. And it really means that everything that we then bring from that's deep rooted in the subconscious, and we bring that up to the surface level, then what we can do is we can start actually releasing that and healing it with different techniques, from journaling, to very powerful meditations, healing meditations. Obviously, I've mentioned I started with Reiki, so there's one-to-one sessions as well that can be put in for them for Reiki to be able to just shift and balance that energy as well. Some powerful visualization as we start moving through the release and then start actually replacing what we've shifted with the reframe, so the empowering truths. And as we start to really bed them in, then it's the powerful visualizations come in for the future and becoming that new version of you that has released everything that no longer served you. So that was what was really important to me. I started building that up, uh, and then I felt as if actually it had to get bigger and more uh, robust, if you like, for my clients. So I started the Saturn Circle. That's a beautiful community where we do live calls, so it means that you can join from anywhere over the world. Um, we do the live calls. We do a lot of live regressions as well in the community of where, depending on what's going on, we'll put a regression in to be able to then bring up some of the deep-rooted things again. There's loads of different courses and things I keep adding to it. We've got a powerful bank of meditations in there. There's different small business courses to be able to help people start their spiritual business and get that off the ground as well. We really found that's what a lot was coming into the community of where they found themselves on their healing journey, and like many, then wanting to go out and help more. So it means that that support is in there for them as well. There's ebooks, there's confidence courses, anxiety courses. All the calls are recorded and put in there for when you go back and reflect on recordings of the live regressions and things that we've done as well. So it's a powerful group. But that for me, having that community and really having that support network when you do start to bring all this up with past life was really important. And that's what really lives true in my heart. Um, yeah, so thank you.